The Liquid Death, all-natural Steve-O voodoo doll. Hi, I'm Steve-O, and welcome to my first supernatural stunt with Liquid Death. Liquid Death is taking all of my hair and weaving it into real voodoo dolls of me for anybody to buy, and they've been activated by a real voodoo practitioner, a witch doctor. So whatever you want to do to these dolls, nasty or nice, pins, teeth, tongues, I'm gonna feel it all. It might be my last stunt ever.
Get the new Liquid Death all-natural Steve-O voodoo doll today. Finally, a toy that contains no plastic, just all-natural materials, including Steve-O's real hair. Each one is made by a real witch doctor. So order yours at liquiddeath.com/voodoo today. Hurry, supplies are limited.
Have you ever heard of a real witch summoning demons and trapping them inside cans of water? Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of Liquid Death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons by a real witch.
A lot of what I practice can be considered traditional witchcraft.
What you're about to witness is very real, very dangerous, and in my opinion, a terrible idea.
We enter into the dark half of the year. Now is the time of the dead. I ask you, spirits, those who are listening, I invite you here. I offer this water as a vessel for you to come into this world. When the cans are opened, you are released. I welcome you. Now is the time of the dead.
Demon-infused Liquid Death. If you drink it, will you become possessed?
My name is and I'm a witch that has been practicing for 42 years. Through the means of witchcraft, I can affect the outcome of the game. I believe the odds are in my favor that I can have an effect on the game. Witchcraft has been here since the beginning of time because it works.
I give my baby Liquid Death. She loves it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tony Hawk, and I recently became an ambassador for Liquid Death Mountain Water. Apparently, I didn't read the fine print, and now Liquid Death officially owns my soul. And my blood, too? I don't know, it's very confusing. They're taking my blood, and we're gonna use it for skateboard graphics. So they're gonna mix my blood into the paint and do a limited run of skateboards using my real blood in the graphics. But some of the profits will go towards killing plastic pollution and to building skate parks in underserved communities. Yeah, so I guess go to liquiddeath.com to get skateboards with my blood in it. So wait, if you have my blood, that means you have my DNA.
Get the Liquid Death skateboard infused with 100% real Tony Hawk today. Wow, you can own your very own piece of Birdman, but hurry. Supplies are extremely limited, so visit liquiddeath.com/hawkblood right now.
This is the skateboard that Tony Hawk signed, and Lil Nas X signed it as well. He got it notarized. He signed this paper that says, "I am Tony Hawk, and I hereby verify that I have given my blood, soul, to Liquid Death," and signed it. Here we have something called Deal with the Devil. A deal with the devil is a cultural motif exemplified by the legend of Faust. Faust is a man who sold his soul to the devil because he wanted to have worldly knowledge and something else. Okay, continue to read. And the figure of Mephistopheles, this is a demon, as well as being elemental to many Christian traditions. According to traditional Christian belief about witchcraft, the pact is made between a person and the devil or another demon, training a soul for diabolical favors, which vary by the tale, but tend to include youth, knowledge, wealth, fame, and power. It was also believed that some people made this type of pact just as a sign of recognizing the minion as their master in exchange for nothing. The bargain, oh goodness, excuse me, the bargain is a dangerous one, as the price of the fiend's service is a wagerer's soul. For most religions, the tale may have a bad end with eternal damnation for the foolhardy venturer. Conversely, it may have a comic twist in which a wily peasant outwits the devil, characteristically on a technical point. The person making the pact sometimes tries to outwit the devil, but loses in the end. It is usually thought that individuals who make a pact or promise to demons, that they make a promise to demons that they will kill children or consecrate them to the devil at the moment of birth. Many midwives were accused of this due to the number of children who died at birth in the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. Take part in witches' sabbaths, have sexual relations with demons, and sometimes engender children from a succubus or incubus in case of women. Succubus is the female demon, is a sexual demon, and incubus is the male demon. The pact can be either oral or written. An oral pact may be made by means of invocations, conjurations, or rituals to attract the demon. Once the conjurer thinks the demon is present, they ask for the wanted favor and offer their soul in exchange, and no evidence is left of the pact. But according to some witch trials, an oral pact left evidence in the form of a witch's mark, an indelible mark where the marked person had been touched by the devil to seal the pact. The mark could be used as proof to determine that the pact was made. It was also believed that on the spot where the mark was left, the marked person could feel no pain. The written pact consists of the same forms of attracting the demon, but includes a written act, usually signed with the conjurer's blood. Although sometimes it was also alleged that the whole act had to be written with blood. Meanwhile, some demonologists defended the idea of using red ink instead of blood, and others suggested the use of animal blood instead of human blood. The Malleus Maleficarum discusses several alleged instances of pacts with the devil, especially concerning women. It was considered that all witches and warlocks had made a pact with one of the demons, usually Satan. According to demonology, there is a specific month, day of the week, and hour to call each demon, so the invocation for a pact has to be done at the right time. Also, as each demon has a specific function, a certain demon is invoked depending on what the conjurer is going to ask. In the narrative of the Synoptic Gospels, Jesus is offered a series of bargains by the devil in which he is promised worldly riches and glory in exchange for serving the devil rather than God. Upon rejecting the devil's overtures, he embarks on his travels as the Messiah. The idea of making a deal with the devil has appeared many times in works of popular culture. These pacts with the devil can be found in many genres, including books, music, comics, theaters, movies, TV shows, and games. When it comes to making a contract with the devil, they all share the same prevailing desire. A mortal wants some worldly goods for their own selfish gain, but in exchange, they must give up their soul for eternity. But these same people that do this stuff can also repent and be delivered.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Shaney Boy here, and I sold my soul for liquid death. I got 2 cases in here. They arrived yesterday. I was so excited I just threw this whole entire box in the fridge. It's heavy. I threw it in the fridge to get the liquid death cold. Sold my soul. Do you want to join me? Liquid death. Mountain water. Are you excited to try it?
Yeah.
He didn't sell his soul, but I did. I think it's probably safe for him to drink it. My soul is worthy of sharing, so okay. You ready?
Yep.
Sounds like a soda. Hey! Cheers. Liquid death. That's water. It's water, huh? Nice cold canned water. Now the promotion the company has, you sell your soul, you sign a contract, and they'll send you a free case of this stuff with the purchase of a case. Which it's a good deal, because if you look on Amazon, you can buy a case for about $20. But if you go directly through the Liquid Death website, and if you sell your soul, you can get 2 cases for about I think it's like $25 or something. So pretty good deal. There's the can again.
Glory to God.
Yeah, today I was thinking about my life and looking at where God has brought me from. And indeed, I'm so grateful to God because this month of October, coming into November, is when sorcerers possess gates. And for them, they feel it's when the seasons or at the beginning of the new seasons in their lives unfold. They don't wait like the Christians. I'm talking about religion. People who are religious wait for 31st to enter into a new season and make declarations, while the sorcerers do it ahead of time. And we used to possess the gates around 14th October, from 14th to 31st, coming into 1st of November. So what the sorcerers and witches will make you know is that they are celebrating a new season, which is Halloween, during 31st and 1st of November. Yet in the actual sense, the real rituals are performed on 14th and 15th of October. So right now, there are children that are going to be sacrificed. I'm talking about boys, innocent boys, babies that are going to be sacrificed by these witches and sorcerers. And they want Christians to also participate in the celebration of their evil, because Halloween is one of the biggest event or ceremony for the occultic world. And they believe that on Halloween they say it's an All Saints Eve, where the demons, the witches, and sorcerers freely roam the earth. And when they roam the earth, remember, their mission is one: to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But according to the people that celebrate Halloween, the enemy has deceived them that there is a way to get away from the enemy without applying the blood of Jesus. And how to do so is to create costumes that represent death, and then to please the spirits by giving them food. Before, they were giving them apples, and then also like sweets and cakes, and then make their children also participate. What the enemy really wants is for you to celebrate these pagan holidays and to take God out of the picture, especially for the children, because
they would give the spirits sweets and cakes.
Yes.
That's what trick or treat is about.
Yes. And then also they put on those costumes to disguise themselves as witches, so that the spirits are okay with them, they don't torment them. But that is not the way to escape from the enemy. When you participate in those activities, you become one with them. They want to initiate you, they want to covenant you. The enemy wants to have a legal entry into somebody's life. And then, to make matters worse, Christians are also participating in Halloween, but they don't know the effect of that. And the enemy Satan is so happy when he sees Christians participating in Halloween, because he knows at a certain, like you explained in the previous documentary, that they have their eyes wide shut. Yes. So people just jump into things. Oh, everybody's wearing a Halloween costume. Let me also put on, let me also celebrate, let me participate. But what you don't know is you're becoming one with those sorcerers. You're opening your life up for satanic attacks. And these babies that are being sacrificed innocently, the enemy wants you to be also attached or to that day when they are killing these innocent souls. So we have nothing to do with Halloween, and the living and the dead cannot fellowship together. We cannot mingle, with the dead. Once a person is dead, the person has gone. So we, the living, continue until when God calls us home. And also when we die, we have nothing to do with the living. So it's the worshipping of the dead. And let me just summarize it that way.
The worship of the dead.
And during
that's necromancy.
Yes, and during that day, the spirits are released. Surely spirits are released. And for the real sorcerers, they use what they call Ouija boards.
Yes. I think just there's a slight difference in pronunciation in the U.S. They call it Ouija boards in the U.S.
Yes.
But Ouija,
Ouija,
that might, because of the way it's spelled. It's in the U.S. It's not like it doesn't have a W in it.
Yes.
It's OU. Something like that, JI or something. So it doesn't have a W, but yeah.
Yes, and that they use it for white magic, and white magic where spirits communicate with the living. So the real sorcerers know what they're doing. Now the eyes open wide shut, those kind of people who have eyes but they can't see, they just also participate
in anything, in any trending new thing.
Yes, they follow every celebrity. You see maybe Nicki Minaj in that costume, you also want to dress like Nicki Minaj and participate, but you don't know what these people are doing. They are actually worshiping the dead. They are communing with the dead, and they are opening portals. They are sacrificing. They are killing, because that's basically what the spirits are coming to do. They are coming to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And when you participate in that, you're opening up your life. That's why many people don't enter into a new year.